Yeah, I don't know what I was even thinking remotely about getting on 35 right down, man. It's a mess down there. What's going on, guys? Dalton with the D back with a brand new video. It's a beautiful Central Texas day here in Austin, and I'm actually riding with another Texas moto vlogger. Not Grom made the trip all the way down from East Texas to come spend the weekend in Austin. And it's funny, I'd reached out to the guy a while back talking about a subscriber meetup, and the weather got horrible in Texas for like 3 months straight after that. And about a week ago, he hit me up and said, hey man, I'm fixing to come down. What do you say we get together and we ride and make a couple videos? Hell yeah, man, it's right up my alley. So, also, you know what, notice a change in my audio. Nutacrom hooked me up with the Hell Mic, which the Hell Mic, if you don't know about the Hell Mic or Heliquip.com, Heliquip.com is Nutacrom's website where he sells moto vlogging and motorcycle accessories, and the Hell Mic is without a doubt the flagship item. Is recently featured on Motorcycle.com in a full article and video review. Even at speeds of 180 miles an hour on the track, the microphone held up wonderfully to the wind noise and the bike noise, so I'm pretty excited about it, man. I'm still working with the placement. It comes with some strips of Velcro so you can rearrange different positions, trying to find that optimum sweet spot for quality and comfort. But it's small, it fits, it contours to the shape of the helmet. It's nice, man. I really am enjoying this thing. So, and the way I found his channel, he was the top guy, and really still is the top guy for Ninja 400 videos back when I first got my bike. And obviously he's not on the 400 right now. He's on the little Z125, which is a little beast, man. I've got to get me one of those things. I took my motorcycle safety course on him and I loved it. I think if I get another bike though right now, my wife would kill me. Wouldn't do me a lot of good. So here we are for a nice little ride exploring downtown Austin. We're not really downtown right now, but I feel bad. He came down to Austin and he's asking me where we should go check out spots and all this, and I really realized that even though I've lived close to Austin my whole life, I really don't know Austin all that well, like I thought I might have. But I just don't run around in Austin like that, man. I've got a few places I go, and when I come to Austin, I pretty much go to the same places every time, and then I go back home. Oh. Another cool thing, finally seeing his 400, I finally got to see a 400 with an aftermarket exhaust in person. Now let me tell you, I know videos don't do justice for exhaust notes, but it really rings true now, because that's one of my main gripes about this bike, is the exhaust is shit. It's ugly, that big bazooka tube, it looks ugly, it sounds ugly, and I thought even with the slip-on, the bike's not going to sound all that great. It is what it is. It's a 400, I understand that, but after listening to his bike with that MMW Brap on there, I think it's the MMW Brap's what he's got on there, his little 400s scream with an exhaust on, man. They're great. I was afraid it was going to sound like a dirt bike going down the road, but it really didn't, man. It had a little thunder to it. Not like a 600, you know, some kind of super sport, obviously, but a lot better than I thought it was going to sound. Uh-oh. Will we get a wave? Hey, we got a wave. We got a wave from a Harley guy. I'm not saying Harley riders are dicks, but if somebody doesn't throw me a wave, usually they're on a Harley. Or maybe a Ducati or BMW. This is nice, man. I'm hoping we get to make this a more regular thing. I know it's about a 5.5 hour drive back to... Oh! Nice little Scooby. I know it's like a 5 hour drive, 5.5 hours maybe for him to get down here. And I appreciate that. And not that I wouldn't make their money or make the ride out there, but look, he's getting the Grom, or he's getting the Z125 love. Hey, with the shout out, I appreciate it. With the plug, I love that. That's the thing with those little bikes, man. You get all kind of love. People either think they're really stupid or people think they're really awesome. I know this is nice, man. This is really nice. I've wanted to make a video with this guy, and I'm not trying to fanboy, but I've wanted to make a video with this guy for a long time now. And I really didn't think it would happen anytime soon, if at all. And then, out of nowhere, man. And he's a cool dude. That's what throws me, man. You know, a lot of people on YouTube are fake, man. They're really fake. Like, in their videos, they act a certain way, and they seem a certain way. But in person, they're dicks. And, fuck, man, he's just as cool in person as he seems on his videos. He nearly ran out in front of us, but then he was cool about it. Like, hey, I was a dick, sorry. He gave us a little wave. Alright, guys, we're back. I guess we're on the way, on the hunt for something to eat. He's got a place in mind he wants to try. It should be pretty interesting, because I'm a pretty picky and boring eater, so... Wheelie time! I really need to get better at wheelies, but I don't trust this bike. I don't want to balance point this bike. Not doing a first gear wheelie. I'm afraid I'll loop it, and then I'm going to be in trouble. Be in trouble all the way around. If I fuck up my bike, I don't have a bike to ride. The wife will bitch. It's just not going to be good. I got to tell you that we are having a nice little day in Austin. It's amazing how once you get off at 35, it's not as bad. I-35 in Austin is a fucking nightmare. I gotta say too, this is a nice change of pace, because I'm used to riding with my buddy Brad on the ZX6R, and Brad likes to vroom vroom all the time. Brad really likes to move, and I enjoy it too, but you know, sometimes it gets a little hard to keep up on the 400, at least in a straightaway. I can keep up with him in the twisties, man. This little bike is a beast in the twisties, but straightaway he runs off and leaves me, and then he has to pull over and wait for me. Don't do it. Thought he was fixing to just ease his way right out in the road. What's up, brother? Woo! Jixer Bros. I think it was a Jixer. I didn't really get a good look. Woo, banditos! I'm sure they're thinking, look at these little fucks over there, these little goofy Japanese bikes. You know they were just looking at us shaking their head. Little goofy bastards on their little Japanese bikes. I do too, man. I don't know what the deal is. The cruiser, sport, whatever, man. I'm just happy to see somebody else on two wheels. That brings up a point. I tried to talk about that in a video one time about the animosity between cruisers and sport bike riders, and why there is animosity and people have to be dicks. And then just to prove my point, there was like 6 people on Harleys that came by, and naturally none of them even glanced my direction when I threw the little wave at them. But I'm not saying all Harley riders are dicks. I'm just saying that dicks that want to ride motorcycles typically buy Harleys. Or Ducatis or BMWs if they like sport bikes, you know. All in all, I'm just happy to be out on the bike today, especially with him here. I mean, it's always nice to ride with somebody, but it's really nice to ride with somebody from out of town like this that I watch and see, and, you know, but hell, as bad as the weather's been, it just hadn't really been, I haven't been on the bike in about a week. It's either been freezing cold or raining, or freezing cold and raining, so not really weather conducive to motorcycle riding. There you go, bitch, put your phone down. I really should stop that. I gotta be more civil about that. I'm following him. I have no idea where we're fucking going. Witchcraft, craft beer, and... okay. Alright guys, let's see what we got in store for us in here. Alright guys, we're back. I'm off on an adventure to find a Walmart because it's going to be cold later and I need a pair of long johns to go into these jeans for this long ride home I'm going to have in the dark where there's no sunlight to help keep me half-ass warm. Considering I froze on the way over here, I'm thinking the night ride back's going to be a little chilly. But I split off from Cody I split off from Nottagrom for a minute. He went back to the hotel to take a quick power nap. I think he fell victim to the allure of 6th Street once again. It's crazy. I've lived this close to Austin forever and I've never been to 6th Street. I just never came to Austin to party, and when I did come, we never went to 6th Street. We always went to other places. It'd be real nice to be able to get the sun in my eyes. I know that. I really need to get a tinted visor, man. This shit is ridiculous. And I need to get a pin lock too, because my visor keeps fogging up and it's a pain in the ass to try to see in an unfamiliar territory. I sure don't want to be getting half-ass run over. Seeing this chick smoke makes me think, guys, please, if you smoke in your car, don't throw your cigarette butts out the window. For one, don't be a dick and do it because it's wrong, and Texas has had enough fire around in the first place. But two, be considerate of motorcycle riders riding behind you, because if cigarette butts hits a motorcycle rider, you burn our gear, you can do anything. God forbid it goes down inside our gear, and then you might have killed somebody for flicking a cigarette out the window. It's a really irresponsible thing to do all the way around. And not that I don't do irresponsible shit, but you know, that irks me. I tell you what, man, I don't know how Hunter Honda and Motonosity and Fry Riding and all those guys around here rode in this city all the time, consistently. I think they lived somewhere. I mean, I don't think they lived anywhere near this part of Austin. I could be wrong, but I mean, God, people just drive like shit here. They drive like assholes. That's the thing. They don't just drive bad. They drive... I don't know how to put it. They drive bad, but they just don't care, man. Blinkers, you know, look at that. Okay, and I get that, brother. That would suck to have to go and do that loop and do that's fine. But you see that guy, he moved, he cut his blinker on as he moved to go change 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes of traffic. Or 3 lanes. I wasn't paying attention where he started from, but that just... I guarantee he didn't shoulder check anything. If I'd have been next to that guy, he'd have just sideswiped me and took me out. And nothing I can do about it. Alright guys, we're back again after a long day in Austin, riding with Nottagrom. It's been a blast, but it's getting late and I've got to get out of here. It's fixing to get dark, and you can't see on the GoPro, but 35's a mess, so I'm fixing to have to loop back around and hit the toll roads and get out of here before I get caught in this mess. But it's been a blast. I really appreciate Nottagrom coming down. I really appreciate him making the drive down here, man. It's about a 5.5 hour drive for him. probably just to get to my house, not to mention another hour on top of that to get to Austin. So he really had to put out some time and effort to get down here, way more than I'd particularly care to drive. So alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you're new, and once again, a big thank you and shout out to Not a Grom for making the drive all the way down from East Texas. It's a fun little weekend, and I look forward to doing it more often once the weather warms up, and you know, maybe returning the favor and making the ride out to East Texas myself. But in the meantime guys, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.